Hello students, today we are going to study the poetry Fire and Ice by Robert Lee Frost. Fire, it symbolizes human desires, while ice symbolizes hatred. So, here goes the poem. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. The poet expresses the profound idea that the world would end in either of the two ways, either by fire or ice. One group is of the opinion that someday the earth's core will get so heated up that it would lead to fire destroying the earth's surface. On the other hand, the second group says that if the temperature goes down to an extent that makes life on earth impossible, it would also have the same catastrophic effect. The poet then further compares fire and ice with the destructive features of human emotions, desire and hatred. As I told you before, that fire symbolizes human desires and ice symbolizes hatred. He says that from what he is aware about fiery desires, he would favor the ones who say that it would be fire that would bring about end to this world. By saying so, he brings about the idea that human beings let their emotions rule them, and the consequence of unmonitored longing is responsible for all chaos. So let us move to stanza 2. But if it had to perish twice, here children, it refers to earth, perish means end or destroy. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. Suffice means sufficient. So what the poet is actually saying in this stanza? Now, the poet is not waving off the first option of fire, but he considers if the world has to expire twice or if the world has to end twice, ice would be equally competent in ending it. He brings about a similarity between ice and hatred. The human capability of insensitivity and hatred has the potential for inner destruction. Though slow and steady, it has the same effect that desire has on us. So if given an option between fire and ice would be just as good as fire to bring about an end to this world, to destroy this world. So, here the poet wants to give us a strong message that we should learn to have control on our human emotions so that there be peace all around, so that the earth would prosper. Well, children, let's have a quick look at the literary devices used in this poem. First of all, the rhyme scheme of the poetry is ABA, ABC, BCB because it is a 9 lines poem. The second literary device used is assonance. Assonance is the repetition and prominence of vowel sound in the same line, such as the long sound of O in I hold with those who favor fire. So you can hear the sound of the vowel O. Next literary device is alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of consonant sounds in the same line, such as the sound of F in the line I hold with those who favor fire, F and F, sound of F, hence alliteration. Next literary device is imagery. Children, imagery is a visually descriptive or figurative language used in a literary work. It is used to make readers perceive things involving their five senses. For example, some say the world will end in fire, and to say that for destruction ice is also great. So they bring about imagination. Next literary device is symbolism. Symbolism is used here as fire symbolizes desires and ice symbolizes hatred. The next literary device is anaphora. Anaphora is a technique which consists of repeating a specific word or phrase at the beginning of a line or passage. So it is used to emphasize a phrase while adding rhythm to a stanza. For example, some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. Some say, some say. So some say is repeated, hence anaphora. The next figure of speech used is personification. So personification is to give human qualities to inanimate objects. In this poem, fire and ice are capable of destruction. Therefore, they have been given human form. Hence, personification. And the last figure of speech used in this poem is enjambment. So, in any verse or poem, continuation of a sentence without a pause beyond the end of a line, couplet or stanza is called enjambment. So here we have the example from the poem, from what I have tasted of desire. You see, there is no comma, no full stop. I hold with those who favor fire. So hence it is enjambment.